I can't. That guy, he doesn't want to talk to me anymore. The guy in the gray van over there. Well, because it's like it's too hard to talk to me right now because the intelligence stuff that's firing off with analysis and stuff like that. It's hard to talk to somebody that's when you think you're smarter than somebody else and you got everything figured out, and someone comes along and tells you there's no way to figure everything out, you just kind of go with it and roll with it, and you can't give any credit to yourself or to me. All credit goes to the greatness of the source of all being that's always there. And so there's not, it's like that whole thing I've been telling you guys for a long time. I mean, there's like, you don't discover anything, like that moron in the, just, you don't even know what the word discover means. I discovered that you can't comprehend what I'm talking about, and I'm talking to a bunch of morons. So I did discover, and I understand what discover is. I discovered discovery is a form of kind of enlightenment, but it's not anything that you discovered. You can't discover anything. No, you can discover is a word it's to discover. So something was covered and you discovered it. Okay? So there was something that was covered up that was re-seen by someone who didn't know it was there. I discovered America. It was already there, but I discovered it. Do you get it? Hey, that is so frustrating talking to some of you people. And that Condell, man, good God. And then there's going to be those morons that reply. And I can't go online and reply to them because every time I go online to reply to all these atheist mooks out there, my computer locks up and it stops responding and fucks up. So the atheists, man, are just like 10 times as bad, are just as bad as the televangelist preachers and the other people and stuff like that. And the guy who remarked on me about we don't need any more problems about being a Jew, he's not even going to remark, he's not even going to reply, because he recognizes that the Messiah is a living human being that is like Jesus or Muhammad or Abraham, and I just proved it to him, so he's not even going to remark at all. He's embarrassed. He's like that guy that wrote me on my email and was being completely rude and obnoxious, and I asked him, would you treat Jesus or Saladin this way, and he shut up and didn't talk to me again, because he realized he got out hadith. Okay, it happens. You come up and try to roll hadith past me like you know it, do it, and walk it better, when we are all the example of living hadith when we walk it properly through great faith, understanding, and knowledge, because all knowledge and understanding is God's and not ours. You will get your head handed to you. It'll happen, man. It's just like, boom, and it's like, good gravy, that man is, oh, there goes that lady. She's really sweet. She's pretty, too. It's hard for, though. I can't really have I cannot have a relationship with a woman and be completely myself and be honest at this point in time in society. I'm not allowed to, because until I'm recognized as an intelligent public figure that has influence, everything I say will be regarded as semi-nut or crazy, because people are crazy and still accept this extortion-based, irrational society that we live in that is destroying the means to our existence. And I have to be the main, most rational voice out there, and then treated with such great disdain, ignorance, cruelty, thoughtlessness. This is just a walk in the park on the Messiah stroll. Dude, this is just you. This is the way it is. And it's going to be this way until they decide to finally submit to intelligence, love, and true value and real faith. They're just going to keep treating you like crap, and you're just going to have to just keep on taking it. You're going to have to be alone, sad, and have a heart that aches. I'm trying better, man. I exercised yesterday, and I cleaned up my food sources, and I'll eat better, and I'll exercise again today, and I'll start doing the weights again today. I feel a little bit better. I slept a little bit better. I'll try to be in the best shape that I can be in. I'm trying to keep myself healthy, and I know healthy is more attractive. I'm not completely unattractive, but I'm not the most attractive. I can be more healthy and attractive, and I understand that I have to have faith that this is going to happen and will happen sooner than later, and that I keep myself healthy and feel attractive and feel good about myself, so that way if there's an opportunity for me to be with an attractive, loving, kind lady, that I put in the effort that she would put in to take care of herself. But I just implore you, all ladies out there that would be interested, if there's any opportunity that I might be able to be loved and loved greatly. I'm not trying to be lazy, and I'm not trying to be a pansy crybaby. This is very difficult. It's very insulting. It's very cruel. It's very vicious. It's very mean, and it's very tiring, and it's hard. I'm not being a baby and stuff. It's just I gotta focus, and I focus, and I focus on what I think's important, and what's important is the analysis, the observation, the speaking, and the connection more than exercising or eating right. And I get connected, and I get depressed, and I just get lonely, and I get sad, and I apologize. I'm not trying to be a wussy or anything like that. I just got a real important job to do, and it's really hard. And I beg your sympathy and your understanding for this. I'm gonna do better, and I promise. I promise I'm working better at it. I understand your perspective and your arguments and your analysis of it, and it's quite loving, quite understanding in many ways. And I was remiss and stupid and faithless in many ways because I was just so sad, and I apologize for that behavior. And I hope that anybody that might be interested out there in the near to not too distant future, hopefully, will be understanding of my behaviors, my actions, and my deeds, and will show some sympathy for that, and then come and show me some love and kindness anyway, if that's at all possible. Okay? Where am I at? I'm sorry. That's my total suck up mode, man. I believe it's necessary sometimes if you have a strong spiritual connection that you doubt and you don't believe everything, not everything, but a lot of things that you're given that help show you greater faith and greater impetus to get up and try and feel, the love in your heart from others that want you to get up and keep trying and keep going, and that are rooting you along spiritually, emotionally, even maybe physically. But it's just there's so many doubts in my head, and they're like, are they reasonable doubts? And it's like, yes, I believe they're reasonable doubts. I'm here all alone. I'm isolated. It seems like the whole world's been gone crazy, stayed gone crazy, and going to stay gone crazy, all gone away from you till the day you die, man, till the day you die. It's just the way it feels. I mean, I sit here all alone, stuck in this irrational, extortion-based, crazy, manipulative, unnatural world with all these people that are irrational, that analyze poorly, that have the components placed in position for them to be in power to subjugate, destroy, eliminate, transfigure, and put the life source in a source to go into more Frankenstein-like existence that are devoid of compassion, love, affection, romance, love making, music, the wind, the air, the clouds, the rain, the sunset, the sunlight, a baby's cry, changing a baby's diaper, getting baby vomit on the back of your BDUs and taking turns sleeping in the flush truck, so because the newborn dads are just too damn tired. Me and Sergeant Guys, Sergeant Boyd, was it fun? I can't remember. Well, three of us though, all had newborns at home, and we'd all make sure that we cleaned the baby vomit off of each other's BDUs and took turns taking naps in the flush truck in between because we knew we weren't getting next to none sleep at all, but we had babies at home during wartime. Our celebration of our irrationality, trying to take care of the rational, the valuable, and the reasonable when everything around you makes no sense and has no real reason or meaning. It's hard, man. It's hard being me. It's hard being you. I know how hard it is being you. That's why I put the effort in, and that's why I feel as miserable as I do, and it's hard for me. I know it's hard for all of you. I'm just here to look at, examine, and try to help illuminate the intelligence so we can get back to rational and reasonable and try to save ourselves as fast as humanly possible for our own stupidity and irrational behaviors. I'm trying my best, and this shit really hurts, man. It's hard. But it's my chest. It's my heart. It just hurts. It's like it's in a constant breaking stage. I know how Edgar Cayce felt. I know how Jesus felt. I know how they felt. It's hurtful and it's painful. And a lot of the analysis of those guys like that, Pat Condell and stuff, you don't have any clue or idea of what it's like to be Jesus or anybody like him. If you had a clue, You'd be a lot nicer person. You wouldn't want to suck oil out and talk shit about Muslims like they were all the people you see on TV. That's like saying, with us sitting there saying, all British people are homosexual, self-indulgent, narcissistic, and pompous. Well, because that's what Condell seems like, so I'm assuming all other British people are just like him. Yeah, they're like Richard Dawkins and Pat Condell. No way. Yeah, that's got to be it. They're all self-absorbed, narcissistic, materialistic bastards who don't care when people are trying to stop people from coming in their country, sucking out all the lubricant and oil, putting it into cars, and putting carbon emissions out into the air, making us all stupider and changing the climate on our planet and make it almost inhabitable. Yeah, I think all British people are complete psychopaths. I don't believe that. I like smart aleck, man. No. I like smart aleck way too much. No one cares what concerns us. The politicians circus say this is why we're anti. So yeah, I like Britain, man. I'm a Parsons. Some of my pops' people came from Britain, man. So I ain't got nothing. I ain't anti-Britain, man. I love British people. I'm a Parsons, bitch. Yeah. John Thatcher, Knight's Tale, one of my favorite movies. Yes, it is. I love it. It's a good movie. I really like Heath Ledger. I realize he's from Australia. I realize that that's the largest haven for atheists in the entire world. But I still love Aussies. Even though a lot of their analysis and, quote, belief of certain things I regard as quite insane and irrational, and I think you're probably drinking too much lager. Too much beer. Too much beer. Too much beer and too much hits from the football field. Take one too many hits in the football field and drink too much liquor, I think you're going to get a little bit stupid in analyze quite poorly. That's just some of, if I could be quite helpful to you. It's raining and I don't like the rain. Do you think God provided the rain? I think God made the components for rain and water for life, and water is the most essential component for life on earth. So I think we ought to do all we can to help keep the water circulating quite well, keep it fresh and keep it real so we can keep ourselves alive, so we can play more football, and then you can drink more beer if you want to drink yourself into a oblivion of stupidity and rot your brain cells and liver and shorten your self life and pickle and embalm yourself so you can die early. It's up to you. God is better than football. God is better than beer. I'm such an ass. No, you guys are, man. And then I have to be silenced and censored. And I'm showing you yourselves, and it's like, we can't let this guy go public. Why? He kicks the shit out of us, and it's embarrassing. It's more embarrassing that you're not doing anything about real faith, really saving yourself, really saving your world, really doing right by yourself and your children. Faith and intelligence and real rational value of life and life's resources and the source of life resources, which we believe is a wise thing to believe in if we're a true Muslim. We're all Christians. It's non-negotiable, but people that call themselves Christians because they understand that math proof that Jesus is giving you to treat all people as if they're God's people. And we're all chosen people when we choose to see God in the life of every man, woman, and child and living creature on the planet, and we treat it as a gift from God, like the three brothers on the beginning of Michael Mann's film The Last Mohicans, giving thanks for the deer for helping provide for their lives. And now this is a very serious thing. That's why we do halal and kosher slaughtering, because it's giving thanks for that animal, giving all so we may live. I mean, wow, that's some very serious stuff. We take it real seriously when we kill that chicken or that goat or that lamb to feed our kids. We know that's like taking one of our own children that we have in our flock and having to use it to feed our own. That's the whole thing about Abraham and the sacrifice of the child. People don't get it. They're showing you the importance of it and how to express the importance of it. No, you don't have to kill your kids so you have more food to eat. And then subsequently, a similitude of Abraham named Muhammad comes up with the surah of the cow as a math proof to explain it to you even better, and a lot of you guys don't get it. Well, he's beautifully brilliant because he has great faith, and all greatness comes from God, which makes us appear very brilliant because it's God. Understood? It's faith. Something greater than ourselves. That's how it works through so greatly through a guy like me. It's because it's not me, it's all the people that have faith working with me and through me, and we're all working together to help enlighten you and give you greater faith so you can believe in something greater than yourself, not be so cynical, mean, cruel, and self-destructive. Okay? Damn, guys, man, I'm so tired. I'm so lonely. If Jennifer Lopez is really into me, can I meet her soon? 'Cause she's so pretty. Did you see her in that one video with the little short blonde hair thing and stuff like that? I prefer black, but that haircut is adorable on you. You have such a pretty face. Not to mention other pretty parts. I'm not superficial. It's just she's gorgeous. I'm not the prettiest guy in the world, but I got a real pretty heart, and I really try my bestest, man. I think a lot of women find that kind of endearing and attractive and all. You know what I'm saying, y'all? You know, I just, I'm trying my best. I'll work out. I'll get in better shape, y'all. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be such a pansy ass pussy waste mofo and shit like that, but I'm tired and this hurts and I miss my kids and I'm lonely and I'm sad and I know they try to bring me down and I keep myself down by letting them do it, but I don't mean to. I'm sorry. All right, guys, I'm going to go load this back up in there and then I'm going to go home for the day and I'm going to put up mañana and quizás maybe mañana. No sé. I'll keep showing up. I love you. No hang in there. No hang in there. No and then. No and then. Let's get started today. No hang in there. No and then. Start today. Make mañana, make tomorrow the tomorrow that I'm so happy to see. Because it's the tomorrow I've been waiting for the rest of my life. That would be so cool. I love you guys, alright? Blessings and peace.